Good morning, everyone. Mike Rondo in the Shed of Solitude. I'm doing a morning coffee episode, video, whatever. I haven't done this probably in a year and a half, maybe even 2 years. I don't know. I'd have to go through the archives, but the thing about when I film these things, I really don't go back and watch and listen to what I say. To be honest, and I used to do this when I was podcasting. I wouldn't do that. But anyway, good morning. Hope you have a great day. I am celebrating my 47th year on this earth. I've completed technically I complete 47 trips on this earth at 8:40. I'll be officially 47, but thank you for the birthday wishes if you say so in the comments or wherever else. That's not why I'm doing this video. Actually, I take my birthday off every year, and I've done a few videos. I don't know if I did one last year, but I did one a couple of years ago. And I normally do this just for self-reflection, kind of where I've been in my life, where I'm at in my life, where I want to go kind of thing, and kind of reassess things. And I don't want to say I get nostalgic. Now, I used to get pretty nostalgic on my birthdays, and you get kind of like, I wouldn't say weepy, but you get kind of longing for the past, so to speak, and pondering on your dreams too long, if you will. And I don't do that so much now, thanks to reading some stoicism and what. But in any case, we'll get into that in a little bit. I am actually smoking in the shed pipe, the barrel pipe from Peterson, which is a fantastic pipe. It's a small pipe. It's not amazing or anything like that, like depth-wise. I mean, it's an amazing pipe. It gurgles a little, and you get that with the P-lip a lot. But you know what? I like them. I don't care. Of course. Haunted House Zippo. I should probably clean this. I should probably get a... So this video is just me rambling and just kind of chilling out. I've done this before, as you know. Sometimes it's nice just to have a video where you don't really have much to say, in a sense. Like, you don't have an agenda, if you will. You don't have anything really planned. It's just kind of shoot the shit kind of thing. I like doing those. But anyway, where was it? Now, today is, of course, the anniversary of the Battle of Yorktown, which I do think about that on my birthday, too, and I think about the sacrifice, and that was really the final battle of the American Revolution that gave our independence, and here we are today kind of thing. And it's kind of cool, and I normally smoke the blend Yorktown every year on this day, even though I'm not a huge Yorktown fan of that blend. It's just kind of a thing I do. I don't know if you guys do that yourselves, where you have a blend where you kind of you're celebrating something, you're honoring something, or you're just kind of something like that, where it's not a blend you go to maybe once a year just to celebrate. Like, I can imagine someone doing First Amendment by Decatur. I think I said that right. Decatur. I always get, and someone will say something in the comments as they do. It's just like the wine cloths. Wine cloth? I'll get that right someday. But anyway, where was I going with my thought? Oh, anyway. But do you get a blend where, First Amendment's like that? Like maybe for the 4th of July. I think there's a few other blends that are 4th of July themed or whatever. Of course, there's Thanksgiving from LJ Peretti, which I have. Yuletide. There's those blends, yes, naturally. But I'm talking kind of like an oddball blend, like Yorktown. It celebrates the victory at Yorktown kind of thing. I'm sure my friend Redcoats Returns won't be smoking that blend. But, yeah, so I do that. But unfortunately, I've lost that blend. And you've seen this before. This happens. This is part of shed life when you smoke. And probably even just if you don't even have a shed or a garage or where you go to. But it happens in life all the time where you lose something and you swear you had it. I swear it was in this shed. And not only that, I swear I'd put it in my little... I have this where I sell my stuff, which was... I'll get to that in a minute. So I was looking through there, and it is not in there. I don't know where I put it. You know what? I think I have a box where I put other blends. I stored them in a box. I think I have a box somewhere in the basement where those other blends are, and it's probably in there. But I swear I had it in that, because I take it out once a year. So it's a blend that I go to. So this like plastic drawer system that I have is usually, I'll put the blends that my doubles basically. So when I order something, I get another just to have it and store it, and I'll put it in there, or I'll put a blend in there that I don't necessarily smoke too often, but within the year I'm gonna get to it, kind of thing. And then the box is like stuff that's stored for, I'll keep it in there for 5 years or whatever. And I think I did it unintentionally. I put Yorktown in there foolishly. And now the other thing, as I was going through that drawer system, I found blends I forgot about. I'm like, oh, there's the Purple Cow. What else was in there? I had a few others. I had Edward G. Robinson. I have a few of those in there. I'm like, oh, I should probably crack one of those open, because I almost ordered some the other day. Ooh. Ooh. That's the bad part. Puh. Excuse me. Maybe I'll edit that out. Probably not. I never do. Take a sip of coffee. That's the bad part about having a non-filtered pipe, is every now and then you get a piece that wants to shoot up and take your tongue out, or that little thing that hangs down from your mouth there. I forget the name of it. But I actually, the other day, I brought the heater in, the Govee heater. This is the remote start heater, as I call it, and I mentioned it last year, for the shed. So when it's cold out, I'll put this on, preheat the shed, so to speak, and then I'll put on the propane heater, and it gets pretty cozy in here. But I came in here, it was 50 degrees, and it's not bad. It's actually comfortable. It's nice out. It's sunny. Very comfortable. And I don't know if my mic's too loud. So if it is too loud and I'm clipping it all, and I might have hit something on the mic. So I apologize. I'll adjust it next episode. So I'll try not to yell too loud. I might be louder than I should be, but and you might be hearing other things. So I apologize for that. But so I put this heater in here, and it was 50 degrees. I put it in here the other day, and I came in here, and the shed typically gets like a chill in the morning, and it wears off in the winter, usually by 10, 30, 11 o'clock. Because like I said, I've said it before, the sun kind of beats on this, but most of the day, and on this wall, it gets a lot of, especially in the summer, it gets really hot in here. And that'll be interesting for the project I'm going to be starting probably tomorrow, because it involves being in the shed and being discomfort. So I had to crank and it was now it's up 4 degrees. Plus these lights, these studio lights, heat up the shed pretty loud. Pretty warm. More than you would think. This is a sweet pipe. And the blend I'm smoking, because I couldn't do Yorktown, I had St. Augustine. And I want to keep saying, every time I want to say Saint Espresso, I want to say St. Augustine, because I have a book. I just got his right here, Confessions. I just ordered that. And he's somebody I wanted to read for a long, long time, and I never got to it. And finally, I just said, no, I'm going to get to that, because he's referenced a lot. And I just never got to him. So there's that, and I want to say Saint Anger from Metallica, which, talk about a weird combination right there, huh? Excellent. Saint Espresso is a blend. I didn't get this year's blend. I got the previous year. I think it was the previous year. And I got 2 tins of it. I burned through the first one. I got the second one I'm going through now. There's quite a bit left, and I got to be ginger with it because I don't have much of it left. I got 1 tin, half of a tin. That'll probably last me a year. But I do love this blend. This is a really good blend. And I figured, well, it's morning. What do I need? I should go with this. And now that I think about it, because I just got this is the next video that's coming out. You might have seen it. from in the background, which is this right here, Maple Shadows. There you go. This is from, who is this from? Sutliff? I think it's Sutliff. I think it's Sutliff. I'll have to look this up again. But I saw this. The tin is fantastic. I got 2 big tins of this. So this will last me 4 years, 5 years, maybe even longer. And I had to get it because it looked really cool. The tin looked cool. I was like, I mostly got it for the tin. And then, of course, when you put maple on something, and maybe it's because I'm a New Englander, you know, Vermont maple syrup, and I'm like, well, hell, yeah, I'm going to grab it. So we'll see how this is going to be, because I had a few other maple blends that were really good. What is the one that I really liked? Was it maple? Was it cobblestone maple? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Maple pie or something like that. It was really, really good. But this will be the next video after this, so look for that. After I wrap up this boring, no directional episode, this will be coming out. So you'll have something at least worthwhile of watching after this video. And of course I'm debating, maybe I'll ask you guys this question if you get this far in the video, if you haven't turned it off. Now, speaking of heat, as I've talked about in the shed, I got a lot of different options. I got this one here that can pump out some heat. Not the most effective. It's more for decorative. As you can see, it's doing the little flames. And of course, I got YouTube on playing a fire video. That's the trick. Why, if you hear the crackling, it's usually from that, not that. Although you would think they would add a sound effect. I don't know why they didn't. But, and of course, I got the Go-V here that takes the chill out mostly. It does a pretty good job. But I also got the propane heater. And I have experimented many times with fans, the little wood stove fans on the Mr. Buddy heater. I had some success. I've done my own thing, which worked. Then I had some things that failed. Last year I got a little device that plugs on. It goes right on the front of the what do you call it? The cage of the Mr. Buddy, and it works well. But it's one fan, and previously I had a 2-fan system, and that thing really cranks out. So this year I was looking to find the little thing that goes in front. I was just looking for the piece to add my 2-fan system on there to see if it really cranks up when it's really cold, especially when I'm planning on doing videos in here when it's 5 degrees, which is not always fun. I've done it in the past. There's videos, and probably my first year of doing videos in 2020, that first winter, it was pretty cold. So I got that, but then I was looking again, because I was looking like for that to put the 2 on. I'm like, well, maybe they have one for that's made for 2. Couldn't find one, so I came across this. Now, all I really needed was this, because I already have a 2-fan system. This basically locks, it's like a U-joint. You could probably do this at the hardware store. So I'm debating if I want to do a video to show you how I go about setting up the Mr. Buddy system in here. I'd had one system that worked for like a year and a half in 2020 to 2021, where I had a piece of metal from a safe, a gun cabinet, and it worked really well. But I didn't have, for some reason, my stupid brain didn't think about over time that that's going to heat up, and it heated up really good. The heat was great, but the handle on Mr. Buddy is plastic, and it burned right through that. So that was a problem, and that's why I went with the other system last year. I had to rectify that. But so this comes with this, and then it comes with another 2-fan system, which I really didn't need. Matter of fact, it looks like the same fan system that I had. I mean, the good news is it does. The other fan system I have, I tried to cut right here. There's like this little part in the fan. Maybe I'll show you someday if I do the video. The question I have is, should I do a video on the heating system I use in here? Because it might help some of you guys. Now, I know I did a video, a short, on what I use, and I might just do that. We'll see. It's not that riveting, but we'll see. I might do that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway. Now, as I said, I'm being contemplative on my birthday. And last night, actually, I picked my daughter up from soccer, her last game. I picked her up, and we're coming home, and I realized that next year she's going to be 8th grade, and she's going to be a senior member of the soccer team, and it's gone by so quick. And I'm trying to think back when I was her age in junior high, and or middle school, whatever you want to call it, and how quickly it went by. And before you know it, she's going to be in high school, and that'll be over. And it's just amazing, excuse me, how quickly time just goes by. And before you know it, you're 47 years old, and it's just crazy. Time is a fascinating subject with me, and I'm not talking the 24-hour clock kind of time. I'm talking time, universe time, so to speak, right? Because the way things are, and time here is different than time over there, and then how you think of a human lifetime, and it's just fascinating stuff. So I tend to focus on time on my birthday. Like, I really focus in on how much has gone by in my life. And, I think about, like, now, lately I've been thinking about how there was about 3.7 billion years where I didn't exist. And then I existed, at least for 47 years, at least now. And there'll be another time when I die that, again, I'm not around. Like, it's just crazy how quickly that really is. I mean, I know we all know this, but I was thinking about, okay, so I get blinked out of existence again. And as like Marcus Aurelius and even Seneca and others have said, Epictetus, I believe, they say you return to the universe, so to speak, right? If you want to go that route, and your atoms become something else at some point. And there's really no pain in that, right? When you think about it, there's no pain once you're done, right? I think, and as I was thinking of this, it's the how you die thing, I think, where we get our fear from that, right? Like we're afraid, car accident, heart attack, the pain. It's the pain. We're afraid of the pain, right? But and of course now there's new scientific research with brain waves that are going on. You're still alive technically 20 minutes after you're dead, so to speak, which is a fascinating thing. I mean, it's crazy the things you can learn. So I don't know. It's just bizarre to think about. And one day, that's it. And most of us won't even be remembered. Even Marcus Aurelius and Seneca and all of them, 2,000 years ago, they wrote all this stuff. They didn't think it was going to live on for this long. I mean, you get that lucky, rare instance where something like that happens, where people remember, because we do study history and we try to learn from history, although we certainly do not learn from it. We tend to like to repeat it. The only problem I have with this pipe, the P-lip, is because it's right here, that hole. When I'm smoking, and if the bowl's getting hot, and this is a me problem because I puff too hard, especially when I'm on film, I puff too hard. I know on Sunday when I had this pipe and I was watching the game, it wasn't a problem because I was taking my time. I'd puff it, a couple of puffs, 3, 4, maybe 5 puffs, put it down, read a book, watch the game for 5, 10 minutes, then get back to it and then smoke it. But when I'm puffing like an idiot, like I am now, it goes like right up against the roof of my mouth, and I feel the heat, so to speak. And I can feel the bowl is a little warm now. So I should be gingering this, but I'm not, because I don't listen or pay attention. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this boring coffee good morning video, whatever this is. I don't even know what it is. Of course, I shaved off the beard, shaved the head, start anew. I think I'm going to try to grow this till springtime. I'm going to let the beard do its thing. It actually seemed like it grew back faster last time. And I don't know if that's an age thing. It just grows quicker now. I don't know. Maybe it's just in my mind. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I won't. I do like my scruffy look. I don't like to be completely naked on the face. I like my scruff. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this coffee, and then we're going to break out this thing and do this video, and it'll be a better video, I promise. Maybe. All right, I'm out of here. Catch you guys on the next one.